Hi, I'm Tina.
And I'm Cindy.
And today, with episode 4, we're going to be talking about
balance and flexibility.
Can't wait.
Balance and flexibility is a very important part of growing older. It has a lot to do with your quality of life as you get older and your independence. Firstly, it helps prevent falls and injuries.
Yes, because you can catch yourself, because you got reflexes. Ninja reflexes.
I wish.
And you can move more and not get hurt. Like you can grab something and not have your muscle pull.
Oh, right, yeah.
You know, it keeps you from pulling muscles.
Yes, that's so important. And we know from experience, well, especially me, falling or
You don't fall
tripping.
all the time.
Well, I just am only thinking of one time I fell and it was
When
not
was that?
fun.
Was I with you?
No, it's when I fell in the hot tub.
Oh.
And injuries can have major consequences on your health and
Lifestyle.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Yes, pain is no fun.
No, and you know what? That kind of makes me think of something else because I've had some injuries and surgeries lately. It really makes you not be able to do a lot of things, like in my workouts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it limits
What you can do.
Yeah, with my knee surgery, it's 6 months now, and I've not been able to fully get back to where I was. I will eventually, but
Yeah.
it's just very limiting whenever you have an injury, and I don't want any more injuries.
Me either. My injury right now is just my tooth.
Yeah.
I have a very painful tooth right
Yeah.
now. But we're not going to talk about that. That has nothing about flexibility.
No.
Also, you have a greater range of motion when you're flexible, which helps with your weightlifting as well.
Mm-hmm. And just your day-to-day routine.
Yeah.
Either reaching for stuff in your cabinets or bending down to...
Scratching your back.
Yeah, scratching.
Putting on your bra.
Oh my goodness.
I don't put my bra on that way, but I know a lot of people do.
I do.
I
don't.
Never have.
Really?
Yeah, I've always been a front fixer and turn it around. And put your
Oh, I
arms
used
in.
to do that, and I don't know why I stopped.
My mom was still doing her bra like that in her 90s.
Really?
Pretty impressive, huh?
Turning it around?
No, just hooking it back there.
Well, when you just keep doing it, that's one of those things.
I
You
guess.
keep doing it, and you're flexible and able to do that.
You've been doing it every day.
Yeah, you
twice
just
a day.
still do it. Well, there you go.
Anyway.
Flexibility.
For putting on your bra.
That's what you know.
So important.
It's an important part. And you know what another one is? This is kind of a dumb thing that I care about, is putting on my pants and panties without sitting down. And my shoes and socks. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I
like
can do it, but
That's like always my goal. If I, like when my knee's hurting or whatever, I'm like, still got to put on my pants and I can't sit down. I got to balance on one leg while I put the other leg on.
good. I guess that's a good thing to do.
That was even like my old trainer. That was my goal.
Yeah.
I was like, I just want to be able to balance on one leg while I put the other leg on.
Could you not at the time?
It was hard. Yeah. I was not in good shape
Okay.
back then.
I'm sorry. I can remember though not being able to do that when I hurt my back.
Oh, yeah.
Like my lower back or something. So yeah,
Yeah.
that is definitely another reason why flexibility. I hardly have any back pain anymore. I used to get a lot of lower back pain and I don't have that for lifting
me
and
too.
for flexibility. Both have helped that.
Secondly, flexibility is good for joints, joint health. You know, you ever get stiff joints?
All the time. I have stiff
too.
wrists. My wrists are always popping.
Oh.
You hear it?
Yeah, I did. Mine don't pop.
My
ankles
fingers
do.
get stiff a lot too.
And when I wake up in the mornings, my joints are very stiff. Well, my doctor says I have arthritis, and I do not tell many people that because it's embarrassing.
It has nothing
me,
to do with you though.
Well, it does because it's me having arthritis,
I know,
and
but-
it makes me feel like an old lady. But it happens. You just get. I know. I am an old lady. My kids would certainly say that.
Yes. Oh, like my son the other day, when I was getting my tooth done, and he's like, I go, he's putting me on antibiotics because I asked my son about it because I have an abscessed tooth, and he goes, no, it won't do you any good. And so the guy who did my root canal said, I'm going to put you on some antibiotics. I said, he goes, did he start you on any? I said, no, I asked him that, and he said, no, it's not going to do me any good. He goes, I beg to differ. So then I told Ryan. Ryan goes, yeah, he's an old guy. The old guys do that. I'm like, I go, old guy? Like, how old is old? 70 is old to me.
Yeah. So there are some activities that can help with those flexibility and balance issues. What do you do?
I stretch. During COVID, I did it every single day for like 3 months.
And you inspired me. I did the same.
But I don't do it every single day anymore because I had a lot of extra time in COVID. I try to do it at least 3 days a week.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I do. I try. And what I do is I go onto YouTube and I follow a girl there who has several different ones. She has a 20-minute one, a 15, 20, 30, 20-minute, 20. And I'll just follow her routines. I only follow like 3 different ones that she does, and I've been doing them for 3 years now. I could probably say every word with her. But the reason I keep following her is I have a tendency not to hold the stretch long enough.
Oh.
I'll think, oh, that's long enough, and I can tell that that's not true. Because when I do it with her, I'm like, oh, okay, how much longer? But I'll hold the stretch because I'll hold it until as long as she says. So
I will do this.
Set
a timer for 30 seconds.
I think I'd still just cheat.
Really?
Yeah. I'm a cheater.
I do whatever my watch tells me to do.
Yeah, you do. All right. So what do? You do that? What else? Anything else?
When I was not limited by injuries, I did a lot of yoga. I love doing yoga, and I stretch sometimes. It's not much lately, but I do stretch, and I try to do it at least once a week. But it makes such a huge difference, and I can tell you that if you do it, you will not be sad that you did it unless you overdo it.
Yeah, you can hurt yourself. Don't try to be like the instructor.
No, you're not going to be the same as the instructor. You're not going to stretch the same as Tina. You're not going to stretch the same as me or your neighbor.
Right.
Everybody's different. So you stretch to the point where it's a little hard and challenging, and
but not painful.
Right.
But I did get my goal. One of my goals in 2020 was to get the splits back.
Oh yeah, you did.
Because I could do them in high school. So yeah, I could do the splits again.
Okay, and strength training, especially for the core muscles, is a really good stabilizer as well.
For sure.
Yeah.
If you have good, strong core, you won't fall as often.
Right.
We're talking about falling all the time.
I know. Well, it's one of our fears. One fall and it's done.
Yeah, that's true.
We give a lot of advice.
We do? What's that all about? Oh, okay.
We give a lot of advice, but that doesn't mean you have to take our advice. You should always check with your doctor to make sure you can do what we say.
By the way, we are not experts. Can you tell?
No, not at all.
But we've been doing it for 6 years now, and we're just like to share with what we know worked for us.
I wish...
And it's basic stuff.
It is. It's very basic stuff and kind of common sense stuff, really. And I wish someone had been out there talking about that stuff when I was ready to start doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And encouraging me to do it. Now, on to nutritional support for joint health.
All right. Yes. What do we have for that, Cindy?
Well, there's a lot of food that actually helps and is anti-inflammatory, like salmon. I like salmon. I could eat salmon 4 or 5 times a week easily.
I like salmon too.
And there's a lot of different ways you can cook it.
Yeah.
But I don't. I cook it the same way every time. Every single time.
Pretty much we do too. Either bake it or grill it.
Yeah. Well, I use it in the air fryer. I cook it in the air fryer.
I always forget about air fryer.
There's so many. I don't know why. I just feel like it's more convenient. I don't know why. Because you're using a pan. You're dirtying a pan. You're dirtying the air fryer. I don't know.
Sure.
What else?
Seeds.
Oh, seeds and berries.
Chia seeds, berries.
Nuts.
Nuts. I like nuts.
These nuts.
Almonds. What's your favorite?
I think almonds. Yeah.
You know what? I had some walnuts the other day. I thought I liked walnuts.
They're good mixed with things.
Yeah,
but not alone.
No.
You know what's good alone?
Almonds.
Pecans.
Yeah.
I love pecans, but I don't eat them because they're so high in calories.
And do you have collagen? I take collagen.
Oh, I haven't recently, but I did. I was taking that. What is that?
Collagen peptides?
Yeah.
Vital proteins?
Yes,
that's
vital
what I take.
protein,
Because
yeah.
it also has protein in it.
Right.
One serving has 18 grams of protein.
Yeah.
That's almost a full, what do you call it?
Scoop of protein.
Oh yeah, protein drink.
Yeah.
I put it in with my protein drink.
I put it in. Well, I was putting it in with my coffee every morning.
How did you do that?
I just did. I didn't even taste it. But I put
It
creamer
didn't
in
clump?
Well,
Really?
I mean, I used my little mixer thing.
Oh, okay.
So I stopped taking it because they told me to stop taking any kind of supplements before my knee surgery. But yeah, definitely. And what else is there? Oh, bone broth.
I don't ever use bone broth.
I don't either, but I keep hearing people talk about it.
I heard somebody that had it was a bone broth protein drink. Like bone broth based. Whew, that's hard to say.
Yeah,
Instead of what?
I don't. I mean, I like.
I don't know that it tastes like bone broth.
I don't know what it tastes like. I've never.
But
tried
it's
it.
flavored. They put different flavors in it, but the base is the bone broth instead of, I guess, whey protein. Whey or plant or. Maybe chop up bones and put it in.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
No. You say stuff like that, and I'm going to my true crime stories. Like, I just don't know if I can do bone broth. I mean, I'm sure it's good. Well, obviously, it's good for you.
Well, it's no different than eating meat. It's not people bones.
I know.
It's animal bone.
I know.
Anyway.
Oh, you know what else?
Oh, yeah. Look at my cute one. Old Lady Gaines. Anyway, lots of water. When I was teaching, I could not drink a lot of water because you're not allowed to go to the bathroom whenever you feel like it. So I have noticed that once I got out of teaching and I started drinking lots of water, my skin changed. I could look back at pictures that I took when I was teaching, and I just looked, I don't know how do you explain it, just not as healthy as I feel like it is. And that and collagen, I think, has really
Well, you
helped
have, yeah, I've seen the pictures before and after, and there's definitely a difference.
and could be stress as well.
Well, it could be that.
And not good sleep. It could have been a lot of things.
Yeah, it could have been a lot
It just
of
shows you how important sleep, hydration, eating right can make a big difference.
No stress. But water is a definite good thing for your joints.
Keep them lubricated.
Right. Yeah, and helps kind of counter what you would think, but if you drink a lot of water, it keeps inflammation down.
Okay.
Do you believe that?
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever
That's
you
good.
say, Cindy, I believe everything you say.
You guys don't believe everything you hear. Go research.
Yeah.
Always research.
And the other thing is that you'll hear so many conflicting things. So if, we may not be 100% right. Go check it out, whatever makes you comfortable. But yeah, because the last 6 years I've heard, gotta drink a gallon of water. You don't need a gallon of water a day. You gotta eat X amount of protein. You don't need this amount of protein. Gotta eat all protein. Gotta eat all plant-based. It's like, you gotta make the decisions on your own.
Listen, I sincerely think there's more than one way
Yes,
to
definitely.
do any of this. We're telling you what we do, and then you research and make your own decision.
Yeah.
We just know, well, obviously, water. We gotta have water.
And we gotta have food.
Yes.
Definitely protein. That's one thing that everybody agrees on, it seems like. That you need protein if you want to build muscle. How you get your protein doesn't matter.
That's up to you.
Yeah. But definitely protein and water and weightlifting. I don't think you'll hear anyone say that strength training is bad.
And sleep.
And
Well, no, I mean really. Sleep,
Yeah.
water, strength training.
and stress-free life.
Yes.
That's
If you
possible.
can beat that. Yeah, if you can do that. So that's all we have today. We will be back
With mindful eating.
yes.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It is a good one. It may not be very
Controversial.
long. Because you either are or you're not.
Yeah, but we can give tips and tricks and
Yeah,
ideas
for
and
sure.
how to eat mindfully and
I'm
how to-
actually kind of excited about that one because
I think
I
you're-
struggle with it.
Yeah, I think you're going to be a good source of that.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for coming and watching.
And we will link the collagen peptides down below that we use.
And don't forget to subscribe and like our video.
Yep. Comment, ask us questions.
Yes.
We'd be happy to answer.
All right. See you later.